Okay, in this tutorial I'm just going to show you how to set up some keyword lists. First thing I'm going to do is create a new field. So in this instance I'm going to call it vehicles, and it's going to be 10 characters. And then down here in keyword lists I'm going to create a new keyword list, and I'm going to call it cars. If I right click on that again and click new, I can put some values in. So I'll have a BMW, a Ford, a Vauxhall, and a Mercedes. I'll even spell it right. Okay. Now if I go back into the fields up here and go into vehicles, I'm going to change it this time from any text with 10 characters. I'm going to change it over to a keyword list. I'm going to select the keyword list down here, which is cars. Click OK. Then when I go back into the field, it's now linked to that drop down list, so we just need to assign it to a document type. So if I go into the inbound mail one, go to fields, click add, then add the vehicles in. Okay, if I pop the win client back up and we refresh it, okay, we now have a vehicles field with a drop down list here of the 4 cars that we previously set a moment ago. Now on the other document type I've got some addresses here, so I have England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland as one drop down list, and then some cities of London, Bristol, Manchester. Now what if I wanted to change that so that when I selected, say, Scotland, a list of Scottish cities appear instead of English ones, and same for Wales and same for England. So let me show you how to do that. We go back into the Enterprise Manager. First of all, we need to create some additional keyword lists. So for example, I have one here which is English cities. I've created another one called Welsh cities and another one called Scottish cities. But if I go back into countries up here, which has got the England, Scotland, Wales and Ireland, and if I right click and go into the properties of the England, and then I change that to the connect field to cities, which is the actual field, and the list of English cities. I'll do the same for Scotland, change that to cities, change it to Scottish cities, go to Wales, select the field of cities, and this time Welsh cities. Okay, now what happens if we refresh the cabinet? And we go into addresses. If I now choose England, I have a list of London, Bristol, Manchester. If I choose Scotland, I have a list of Glasgow and Edinburgh, and Wales, Cardiff, Swansea. But funnily enough, if I choose Ireland, it will just revert to the last one selected, which will be the Welsh ones, because we haven't linked it up. So go back into England, there's back to the London ones. So that's kind of a useful example of how you can have keyword lists and sub-keyword lists that relate to the index fields that you need to set up for your own business. Hope that helps.